Welcome to Inspiring Minds, powered by the Edison Awards, where we showcase the leading innovators from across the globe. I'm your host, Jennifer Trammell, joining you from the 2023 Edison Awards in Fort Myers, Florida. When most people think about wastewater treatment plants, they usually picture unpleasant, unattractive facilities located far away from their communities. However, the Wuning project in China challenges that stereotype by offering a unique and exciting approach to wastewater treatment. Instead of the typical wastewater treatment plant, the Wuning project is more like a park with lush trees and beautiful flowers, where you can walk your dog, have a picnic with your family, or hang out with friends. It's designed to treat 20,000 cubic meters of wastewater every single day and serve 150,000 people in the community. On the podcast today, we have not one, not two, but three team members from JDL who have been involved with the Wuning project. I'm so glad you get to hear a different perspective from each of them. What makes the Wuning project so special is JDL's FMBR technology, meaning facultative membrane bioreactor. This innovative and patented technology ensures that wastewater is treated efficiently. Not only efficiently, but sustainably. And they do that without compromising the environment of the community and preserving well-being. So forget about that old, stinky, ugly wastewater treatment plant of the past and come experience the beauty and the effectiveness of the Wuning project. Joining us first is Peiyu Liao. Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you and the team on earning your Edison Award.
Thanks.
What does it mean to you to be recognized for your innovation with an Edison Award?
We are honored to win the Edison Award in Green Remediation category. This award is a recognition of our company's commitment to innovation, sustainability, and excellence in environmental remediation. It motivates us to continue pushing the boundaries of innovation and sustainability in the water industry. We are dedicated to playing our part in making a positive impact on the water industry and the environment. To achieve this, we are focused on utilizing the latest technologies, best practices, and scientific knowledge to provide effective and sustainable solutions that benefit our client and the environment. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Edison Awards for acknowledging our hard work, as well as our clients, partners, and stakeholders who have supported us on this journey.
As you know, the Edison Awards honor innovation, creativity, ingenuity in all kinds of science and technology. I'd like to learn more about your company's philosophy to innovation.
Sure. Our company's philosophy toward innovation is centered around finding new and better ways to treat wastewater and protect our environment. The company values technological innovation and product development because it allows us to stay competitive and adapt to changing needs and regulations in the industry. By embracing new ideas and approaches, we can stay ahead of the curve and continue to provide the highest quality wastewater treatment services. Our company currently has 182 employees who are dedicated to research and development, and our innovative efforts have resulted in 59 patents that have been granted worldwide.
Excellent.
We believe that innovation and sustainability go hand in hand, and we strive to balance economic, social, and environmental considerations in all our decisions.
You mentioned new approaches. One of those new approaches is your core technology, which you call FMBR. Help us learn more about this technology.
Our company specializes in the research and development of advanced wastewater treatment technology, with a strong focus on its practical application. Our core technology is called FMBR, which stands for Facultative Membrane Bioreactor. It has been developed and improved over the past 15 years. FMBR is a modern, pre-engineered wastewater treatment system with a small footprint, low energy consumption, minimum residue biosolids, and a reliable, high-quality effluent water. It is a biological wastewater treatment process that removes carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus simultaneously in a single reactor. It can be installed on-site without investment in a long sewer pipeline, reducing 70% to 80% costs in plant construction and operation. It replaces the complex reactors in a series of traditional BNR processes with a single reactor, making the treatment processes simple and efficient. In terms of application, FMBR product has over 4,000 installations, plus 500 installations for United Nations Peacekeeping Force.
Peiyu, thank you for giving us an introduction to your company and this technology, and we'll turn to your colleague now.
Sure, thank you.
Jim Cheng joins us now to talk more about the specifics. Jim, welcome.
Thank you.
We were just talking with Peiyu about the technology, the FMBR technology, and I'd love to learn more from you about what facultative means and how do you compete with other packaged single MBR systems?
So facultative means low dissolved oxygen. So for traditional technology or traditional MBR technology, it usually has several different separate processes to treat different contaminants. For example, they have anaerobic process for the phosphorus removal, they have anoxic process for the nitrogen removal, and they have aerobic process for the carbon removal. So even for a single package MBR, they still have separate process, but just in one unit, so which makes it very inefficient. But for FMBR process, they only have one single facultative process. So it create a low DO environment and cultivate different bacteria. So the different bacteria, for example, the PAO, the nitrifier, the denitrifier, so such bacteria, they just compete with each other by nature selection, and they can coexist and form a food web. So it can remove the carbon, the nitrogen, the phosphorus simultaneously, and also minimize the sludge production because it has certain bacteria that can decompose the sludge. So in this way, the single process MBR can save a lot in the capital cost as well as the footprint. It's also very easy for the construction and the operation. Since it's a low DO condition, it requires much less aeration, so it can also save great energy cost. And because we don't have anaerobic process, which will generate a lot of odor gas, such like the ammonia, the hydrogen sulfide, and we have less sludge, which is also very smelly. So our plant can be just built near the residential and the commercial area. So that's the main difference between our technology with the traditional process.
So I'm hearing that it's much more efficient.
Yes.
It's cheaper to build and construct.
Yeah.
We get rid of that smell a lot of us know for wastewater treatment plants.
Yes, that's right.
And then from that construction standpoint, we don't need miles and miles of pipe, right?
Yes, right.
Tell us more about how that usually looks and how it's different with this project.
So for traditional plant, you usually need to build far away from the residential area. So you need to build a long pipelines to collect all the wastewater and convey long distance to the treatment plant. But for our process, because we don't have odor problem, we just build near the residential area, so we can collect the wastewater on site and treat on site, and then finally reuse the clean water on site.
So it's not sending the wastewater far out to a plant and then having to have pipes to bring clean water back in.
Yes, right.
You're doing it all in a concentrated area.
Yes, right.
Very cool. Now, we've talked about this beautiful design. We've touched on it just a little bit with the Wuning project. What makes this project so unique?
So actually, Wuning project also has very excellent financial performance. This around 5 MGD treatment plant only takes around less than 3 acres footprint. So it can save around 50% of the total footprint. Besides, it saves around like 30% capital cost and also around like 15 to 20% the operation and the maintenance cost. Finally, it can also reduce around 50% the sludge disposal. So Wuning project is a demonstration project for us to demonstrate our concept that we build all the treatment facilities underground, and build the park or garden underground. So this plant won't have any odors problems and also don't have any noise. So it can, inspire the local community to act for a more sustainable future.
Well, thank you so much for helping us to better understand the efficiencies of this project.
Yes, thank you.
And finally, Lilia Lin joins us to talk more about the impact of this project. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer.
My pleasure. We're glad to have all of you here today. Let's talk more about how the Wuning project came to life. What drove you to design this really special park-like area?
Yes. So Wuning County is a very famous tourist city in China, and with growing population and urban expansion in recent years, so the increasing volume of the wastewater actually becoming a very negative impact on city's development. So the local development was desperate to build a new wastewater plant to treat wastewater. So our company actually, we believe the wastewater plant, the wastewater treatment plant, not only just generates the clean water, and it also should be a pleasant and ecological place for the community.
Yeah, so it becomes this area where people actually want to spend time.
Yes, sure, yeah, because it's a scenic area, so we don't want, we don't want to just, to do anything, it doesn't look good, in a scenic area. Yeah, so no.
There's beautiful green grass. What else?
It's like a park, so it's like a normal park on the ground. Yeah, so the whole facility actually was buried on the ground. Yes.
Landscaping and sidewalks and benches for people to sit.
Yes.
Totally different than a wastewater treatment plant most of us are used to seeing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So how has this solution really benefited people's lives and inspired sustainability in the area?
Yeah, so there is the largest fresh lake, so in Wuning County, and our project is very close to the lake. So on the one hand, our project actually ensures the safety of the water source for local residents, and also it ensures the sustainable development of local agriculture, fishing, and livestock. And since the tourism is the main contributor to local economy, so we think our project actually helps bring the constant growth in local economy, because it is protecting the natural environment in scenic areas. And so we all know that nowadays the water pollution is a very serious problem everywhere. Yeah, and unfortunately, for some the low-income areas, communities, they don't have access to necessary wastewater treatment plants due to the limited budget. And now we have the Wuning project. Yeah, so I think our project is a really good example for the community, for low-income communities, so they can see the wastewater treatment plant are both highly efficient and affordable, and also beautiful.
Yes, efficient, affordable, beautiful.
Yes, definitely.
I want to say thank you to you and the team for joining us today to share more about the Wuning project.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Great to have you. And thank you for joining us for this special edition of Inspiring Minds from the Edison Awards in Fort Myers, Florida. We hope you'll tune in again next time for a story with another inspiring innovator. I'm your host, Jennifer Trammell.